As you may or may not know, 1D has been working with human resources executives over the past year and talking with them about what are their biggest challenges to attracting and retaining talent. One of them has been that if you don't have an opportunity, if an opportunity that you have in Southeast Michigan doesn't work out, there's this idea by some of their recruits that there's nothing else to fall back on, unlike going to Chicago or San Francisco, that there's plenty of jobs. A lot of the folks that we've talked about this issue with today and in recent weeks have said that the real opportunity, the real other opportunity is around entrepreneurship. Is that your sense of things? I mean, what do you think about that as an entrepreneur? Is that really where the big opportunity is when you're in Southeast Michigan?
I think it's a big opportunity. That's what we've been born and built off of all these years, Henry Ford. So I think that when there is a culture that an entrepreneur can thrive in, ultimately if they succeed, that does result in job creation and new industry creation. So I think that, yes, entrepreneurship is so important, and we should have an environment that cultivates those different ideas and opportunities. But there are so many different other industries that we're looking to break into, and I think that's important to put focus on those as well. I mean, it's fun and exciting to read how we are transforming some of our old automobile plants into new energy plants. That's a huge thing in the world right now, new energy, and it can be a huge opportunity and industry for us as a region as well. So I think right now we have to throw a ton against the wall to find out what's going to help and transform this region. Entrepreneurship is certainly one of those, but I think there are a lot of other areas that we can focus on as well.
Why not do what you're doing somewhere else?
Excuse me, ask your question again.
Why not do what you're doing somewhere else? Why did you choose to do it in Detroit?
I always have said that Detroit, without knowing it, when I started, I certainly did not know this, but in my experience of starting After 5 and then also Connect After 5, I stand by the point that Detroit is a great place to start a business. The barriers of entry are very low. The accessibility of people is incredibly high. So those two things right there, I would not have had the contacts, the opportunities that I've had here in a Chicago or a New York or any other major city. So again, I've said it before that Detroit's a small, big city, and as a startup, it's a great opportunity to be part of a big city, but also a small field where you can actually make a difference.
Why do you think we do such a poor job of telling those two pieces of information to the rest of the world?
I don't know. If we could solve that, Detroit it would be an unbelievable place. I think half of it is that our own misperceptions, our own, we pound on ourselves, and half of it is because we can't get people downtown to see, or if they are down there, they're not recognizing the changes that have happened. Give us credit. Give our own selves credit first and foremost. We have to speak highly of ourselves before others are even going to take notice. So I hope that as we tell these stories and more people tell these stories and more things happen and the entrepreneurs or the new industries from this region continue to grow and tell those stories, that we might not only change our own perceptions of ourselves, but others as well.